Hey guys, what is up? It is Mandy here. Okay, so you guys see the title of this video, and it is called My Tonsil Surgery Experience. And the reason why I sound really different and really weird right now is because of my surgery and because I am still in the process of healing. This is not going to be my permanent voice, so don't freak out, guys. You're just gonna have to bear with me, because I don't know when my voice is gonna, like, how long it's gonna take for my voice to get back to normal. And it's still gonna be different, like, a little bit different. They said, like, when I'm fully healed, but it will definitely not sound like this. So, that's just a disclaimer, guys, so you can laugh and judge and make fun of my really funny voice right now. But I just wanted to make you guys this video talking about my experience with my tonsil surgery. I am just about 2 weeks after my surgery. It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow since when I got it done. So I am considered fully healed at this point, but I still have more healing to go, because, obviously my voice is not back to normal yet, and that's because I still have scabs in the back of my throat. I know that sounds really gross. It's a little graphic, maybe you guys are asking for it because you clicked on the video, but yeah, so yeah, let's get started just talking about my experience. And yeah, let's just do it. Alright, so 2 weeks ago, I went in on a Thursday morning for my surgery, and my surgery actually happened sooner than I thought it would, which is awesome. Because, then I just get it over with and I don't really have to worry about it. So, I had my aunt with me. I had my two parents and my aunt, because my aunt has gotten surgery at the same place beforehand, and she was mainly there just for, like, moral support and help my parents, like, take care of me in the hospital. So, that was really great of her, and she was so nice, and she even got me, like, a little gift. She got me, like, a scarf. I got a bunch of little gifts and things from people just saying, like, feel well, get better, and it's really, really nice. So I want to say thank you to all those people. I got a teddy bear with a get well soon balloon. I got a lot of cards saying get well soon. And then I got ice cream saying get well soon. And I got flowers for my grandma. And I also got this necklace, actually, from my neighbor. And it was really sweet of her. And it looks like this. It's a little air balloon. And it has this little, like, card that came with it. Rise above the clouds, wear this necklace, and feel your spirits lift. So I've been wearing this necklace since I got it from my neighbor, in hopes that, things will get better, and things have definitely gotten a lot better. I'm in a lot less pain than I was in. So, yeah. Anyways, that was sort of off topic, but I just wanted to throw that in there at some point. Thank you to the people that got me stuff, and thank you to the people that visited me. I had 3 of my friends visit me. And I have, people, they texted me before and after the surgery making sure I'm okay. It was really great. So, yeah. Alright. So anyways, back to my experience at the hospital. So, I got in early and, I was just ready. I was just ready to get these tonsils and adenoids removed. Like, I've had so many tonsil issues over the past year, and I'm just, like, so done with it. So I'm like, alright, I'm set, I'm ready to go, like, let's do this. So the nurse takes my blood pressure and everything, and it's, like, so official and stuff, and I she was just talking to me, and it was really casual, and I was just asking her questions about the surgery. And she was very nice to me, also because her granddaughter's birthday is like a day before mine, so it was pretty cool. I was the same age as her granddaughter, so we had things in common. Um, so yeah. So then after that, right after that, she told me to go get my parents because they called me into surgery. So, or into the medical prep room to get ready for surgery. So I go to the medical prep room and I have my own like sectioned, curtained off room. And I have a gurney, a Johnny, a nightcap thing, sock slipper things, and like all the typical like hospital stuff. Like that's what I had to wear. I had to take off all my jewelry except for my earrings. They let me keep them in. And I didn't have to take off my nail polish. I was like so worried I'd have to take it off because I got my nails done the day before. I'm like, please don't. So thankfully I didn't have to do that. So I also told the doctor, I'm gonna need something for nausea because I have a really sensitive stomach and I get nauseous really easily, and they're putting me on so much medication to knock me out and everything for the surgery, so I'm just like, can we be safe and, use something for that? And they gave me this little patch, and it went like right behind my ear, and they gave that to me to help prevent me from being nauseous. And it really worked. That patch was like my favorite thing, so I loved it. I was happy, and they hooked me up to the IV right away, starting to get fluids into my body because I wasn't allowed to eat or drink anything 12 hours prior to the surgery, or 24. I don't know if it was 24 or 12. I think it's 12 hours prior to surgery. I had to stop eating and drinking at midnight the day before the surgery, so I wasn't allowed to eat or drink, so they hooked me up to an IV with fluids in it. And I was in my little, like, Johnny and shit. And I was just chilling. I was honestly really relaxed. And I was just so happy to just go in there and, like, get it done. Like, I don't know. I was just happy, to be honest, because I've had so many health problems this year with my tonsils. And I just need these fuckers out. So I was so happy. And I was just laying there and talking to my family, and it felt like almost forever. I was there for like at least an hour, I think, just sitting there talking with my family. And then the doctors would one by one like come in and visit me and talk with me and like get to know me. And also like I told them about the nausea thing and work out all the anesthesia, all that stuff. So then, soon enough, they're like, all right, we're ready for you. And they start wheeling my gurney out, and then I'm in, like, this weird room with, like, a metal bed type thing, and they're like, can you scooch over for us a little bit? That's, like, the last thing I remember, is they asked me to scooch over onto, like, this metal bed of some kind, and I'm like, oh my god, like, where am I? This is really scary. But I passed out, and I literally didn't remember anything after that. But the weirdest part, and this is like the worst part, like it was so weird. When I woke up after the surgery, like I couldn't fully wake up. Like I didn't want to fully wake up. Like I just wanted to go back to sleep. Like my eyes were like slowly like peering open, and then the nurse saw that my eyes were slowly opening, and she like comes over and she's like, "Hi Amanda, you're waking up," and I'm like, I'm like so disoriented because they put me on morphine for my surgery. So that stuff is really freaking strong. I just felt like I was high. I mean, I've never been high or smoked anything in my life, but if I had to imagine what it felt like, it probably was similar feeling to how I felt waking up with morphine in my system. And I was so out of it. Like, I didn't want to open my eyes. Like, I had a hard time opening my eyes. And it felt like no time had passed at all. Like, I was in disbelief that they removed my tonsils and my adenoids. I was like, are you serious? That was so fast. Like, when you're knocked out, you don't really know how much time goes by. So, it was crazy. Like, I don't know. I was not expecting it to be that fast. So, yeah, that was that. And I felt like a drugged lunatic. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. I was so slow. I just felt really silly, and I was just talking to the nurse. I was like, oh, my tongue is swollen. I kept on complaining that my tongue was swollen because it was so big. Like, I could barely swallow, and well, I could swallow, but it hurt a lot. And my tongue was just so swollen. I had even more of a hard time talking than I am right now. So, like, it was really, really annoying, and I was just like, can I get something for that? And they were like, sorry, that's just, like, you know, a thing with the surgery. We don't really have something to, like, help with that. So I'm like, damn it. So, yeah, that was, like, the recovery space, I guess. Or I don't even know if it was, because it felt different. No, I think that was the recovery space. And eventually the nurse brought, like, my family in to see me, and I was still so out of it. I just remember I was really grouchy and grumpy, and I just really wasn't feeling good, and I just really wanted to go home. Like, that's all I remember, and I kept on complaining about how swollen my tongue was after. And I remember, you know, we were sitting there, and I was just, like, I, like, couldn't stop swearing. I was just so mad. I was like, can I leave now? Like, this is taking so long. Like, I had been in the hospital for, like, a total of 3 or 4 hours. I'm just like, can I leave? Can I go home? Like, I don't feel well. I just want to lay on the couch and not do anything. So, yeah. And the nurses and everyone was super nice where I went. Like, everybody was so nice. And the doctor himself that did the surgery was so nice. And, you know, the doctor actually told my parents, you know, like, she needed this surgery. Like, her tonsils were so bad. Like, they were so big. So, you know, it was about time that I got them removed. So, yeah. So let's fast forward a little bit to this the medicine that they put me on for pain. They put me on Oxycontin. I don't know if any of y'all have ever taken that for surgery, but that stuff is just really strong. I've never been on any narcotic or anything because I've never had a surgery before. And let me just tell you, it was strong. Like, I didn't feel much pain. I mean, I felt a little bit like swallowing and stuff. I had a hard time swallowing things. Like, it would hurt still, even with the Oxycontin. But no, it didn't hurt as much with the Oxycontin. I think it was after when I stopped taking it. So, I have the whole, like, little thing here. So, the Oxycontin was so strong on my stomach, and even though I had the nausea pad or patch behind my ear, for some reason, and I was eating well, I was taking the Oxycontin too, but for some reason I, like, threw up, and I threw up all my food, all the meds, all the liquids that I had taken in, and it happened twice. Not once, twice, when I was on the Oxycontin, so I was like, alright, this is not working out. Like, this medicine or narcotic clearly isn't working for me. So, I was, like, getting kind of dehydrated as well because, you know, once I stopped taking Oxycontin, I just took Tylenol to, like, help with the pain, but it did nothing. I was absolutely miserable. I got no sleep. I was just laying in bed with an ice pack on my face or on the side of my neck, and I, like, couldn't sleep. I was in so much pain I could barely swallow, and I just, like, this was not gonna work. So my mom had called the doctor, or the ER, the emergency, or called a doctor from the practice and said, listen, my daughter, she's on the Oxycontin. It made her throw up everything she ate, all her meds, all the liquids, everything. she needs a new medicine or something to like help her deal with the pain because Tylenol is not enough. So I went into the emergency room part or section of the hospital, and I was there for I think another 4 hours. Sorry. Um, I'm so weird. Okay. So yeah, what was I gonna say? Damn it. Lost track of thought. I know this video is really long. I'm sorry, guys. This is like a long story / experience. But I was in the ER and they had to give me fluids through an IV in my hand, and I've never had an IV in my hand, and I was so scared. I was like, oh my god, no. But they got me on this new narcotic, or a different narcotic called Dicodin. I don't know. It begins with a D, and it has like a hint of Oxycontin in it or something. I don't know. It's got something in it, and it's a narcotic, and it helps with the pain and stuff. And she said, the nurse said, you know, this is the one that is least likely to make you nauseous out of the 3 different narcotics. They said either there's Oxycontin, there's morphine, and then there's Diclodin, or whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called. So I was like, alright. So, and I stayed there, and I took the medicine, and I didn't throw up or anything, and they gave me popsicles, and they were very nice, and they took really, really good care of me there. So that way I could just go home after, and I wouldn't have to worry about throwing up everything, because if I kept, like, getting sick and throwing up, like, it just wasn't gonna do anything. Like, my throat would still hurt. I mean, it made it hurt worse, because acid reflux, like, from, like, throwing up against the throat that just got operated on, like, it hurt a lot. So, yeah, that was sort of my experience, but this whole week, starting at the beginning of the week, I've been able to eat solid food, I've been able to keep down liquids, and I've also recently gone off my Diclodin, or the narcotic. I'm just taking Tylenol now, because my pain is not that bad. So, yeah, things got a lot better this week, like a million times better, so I feel good, I feel happy, I just can't wait till my voice gets back to normal, and I can't wait until, like, the scabs in the back of my throat, like, go away, because they're kind of gross, and I really don't like them, but, you know, it's not the worst thing ever, but, you know, I wish I could have them just be gone, but we'll see, time will tell. I hope you guys enjoyed this sort of story time, my tonsil surgery experience video. If any of you guys have any questions about anything that I didn't mention, please leave a comment down below. And if you guys like this story time type video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of me, and hopefully my voice for the next video won't be this bad, but no guarantees, no guarantees. And if you want to see more of me, or my weird voice, then feel free to subscribe, because I love people, and I love my subscribers. I can't believe I'm at 66 right now. It's amazing. I'm so blessed and thankful that you guys are subscribing. I mean, I've had a YouTube account for, it'll be almost a year now, so thank you guys so much for the support, and I love you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright, bye!